How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to talk about how you're actually working for free sometimes and you don't even know it. This is in particular using some of the applications out there, including free games, Facebook, and some of the review sites. Now, why does this even matter? Because whenever you spend an exorbitant amount of time on something, you're actually wasting your time, which means you're wasting your money. In essence, instead of wasting all that time, you could have been using that time to make more money or further improve yourself instead. Now, I'm not saying these applications are bad because there are some utility to it and that's why people go and use it. But whenever you binge on these applications and use it excessively, that's when it hits your bottom line and kind of reduces your earning power. Now, let me just go over some examples just so that you know what I'm talking about. For example, Yelp is a review site, so you can go and look up restaurants and see if it's good or not from other reviewers. However, whenever you start reviewing restaurants and also posting pictures, those things have monetary value and you're actually not getting paid for this. For example, if you're a professional photographer, maybe you can sell your photos from anywhere from $100 to $1,000 each photo. However, whenever you review a restaurant and you post pictures, you don't get paid for any of those pictures actually. It's true if you're an amateur, you can post any kind of pictures and it can be pretty terrible quality, but then most people try to strive for good quality pictures, and if you do upload these, well, you're not getting paid for any of them. Whenever you're writing quality reviews, you're not getting paid for it, and yet you get a lot of traffic pulled into that website. And so this effort that you put in becomes their capital and they get to earn money off of that. I mean, Yelp is a great place. There's a utility to it. You can use it to look up restaurants. You can bookmark things and write reviews to make sure you know which restaurants you've been to and what you thought about it. So they created this useful platform where people would actually want to go and put reviews and pictures on it. So that's why they actually earn money. But as a user, you gotta think of what you're contributing to the website and the value that you're actually giving them. Let me talk about Facebook on the other hand, because whenever you make a post, this gets fed to all your friends. Now your friends want to view what you post, so you become the source of the content. Typically, let's say if you were to write for a magazine, you would actually get paid per word or per article. However, on Facebook, you keep on creating all this quality content. Maybe you take videos or pictures and yet you get zero payment. Where does the payment get paid? You create the content, the other people view it, and advertisers place ads next to what you created. So Facebook is actually pocketing all this money from the content that you're actually producing. Now, Facebook is a great place to connect with friends and stuff, and I still personally use it myself. It's just good to realize that the content you're putting in, you're not getting paid for, and they are actually benefiting from it. If you look up online, you'll see that any single user may benefit Facebook anywhere from $20 to $100 per person per year. So this is how much you are valued to them. Now, of course, this depends on how quality the content you are and how many people actually views your posts. Now, let me talk about free games for a while. You download these games for free, and yet sometimes they have these ads right at the very bottom. At the end of the day, what did you get from it? You get some entertainment value, but then you didn't learn anything really. You're just playing the game, you're just spending your time. The time that you spent is money that's in their pocket. So the ads that's placed on the free game, all this is being funneled into whoever created the game. So whenever you're playing this game, you're actually spending your time, kind of like your life force. You have limited amount of this and you're actually giving this away freely, and the time that you're actually wasting away is actually being converted into money. Into whoever benefits from the creator of that game. The list goes on, especially for places where you can place reviews of things that you tried. For example, Airbnb, it gives a great utility where you can go and rent a place for pretty cheap. However, whenever you do a review, you gotta figure out how much time it actually takes. Maybe you wanna benefit the community and that's a good thing. However, you gotta know that whenever you write the review, maybe it took you an hour to write, this actually gets integrated into their system and actually helps benefit the whole company, and there's an actual monetary value to this review that you're actually not getting. Another site I want to mention is Amazon, where you might be able to get paid for the reviews that you do. Now, people can spend a lot of time making the reviews, they can do very in-depth thing, it can cost them a lot of time and effort. However, if you get good enough, at least on that platform, manufacturers might actually send you products, so you get something in return for the effort that you put in. Kind of same for Yelp. If you're in the elite status, you might get invited to these parties where you can actually go and have free food. However, whenever you think of the time and effort involved and the returns that you get is very little, so the return and investment on your time for these platforms is actually really low. So just be cautious of spending way too much time on these platforms, because time is money. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, and if you have an example of where you are actually the product of the application that you're using, go ahead and leave a comment down in the video description below. If you're interested in supporting this channel, I have an Audible link down in the video description below where you can get a free audiobook, and even if you cancel the subscription, you can still keep the audiobook and you can still help benefit this channel. I also have a 30-day free trial of GameFly where you can try out a video game for free for 30 days and you don't have to pay a thing. I also have a Patreon over here, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.